Well, hi everybody. This afternoon I'm in the port of Copenhagen as I visit the Oceania ship, the Marina, as she prepares to return to cruising. This is definitely one of the perks of my job. So I thought first of all I would let you see around what is one of the penthouses that I've been lucky enough to be given on board. So great balcony and seating area. A really excellent size living area and bedroom. And then leads you down just to a really spacious walk-in wardrobe, which, ladies, is really handy for all those extra outfits and pairs of shoes that you bring on cruises. And a fantastic bathroom with a full bath. So a couple of nice little touches. Just had a knock on the door from the butler, wanting to know if there was anything I needed. Just looking around, actually couldn't think of anything, but I'll try and think of something for later. They've left some really nice champagne in the accommodation and just some gorgeous little canapes. So as usual, I'll be doing a tour of the ship and letting you know what I think is really special about Oceania. I haven't been fortunate enough to sail on this ship before, so I'm really looking forward to my couple of days. So keep tuned and I'll keep you updated. Thank you. So I think this grand staircase really sums up what Oceania Marina is about. It's about the ultimate in luxury. So you can see the Murano glass, the Lalique, the Picasso paintings that surround the ship. It's just absolutely stunning. Now, a ship of this size normally would carry a lot more passengers, but Oceania have dedicated a lot of their space to dining. So we're going to have a look at those restaurants now, which have been, the decor has been inspired by Versace, by Ralph Lauren. So we're going to have a look and we'll let you know just what is available in the dining. Thank you. So this stunning restaurant is actually the main dining area, and we've come here today to try lunch. There's obviously plenty of casual dining options as well, but on the lunch menu you can have anything from a fillet steak to a cheeseburger or a salad. So it's a really lovely atmosphere in here, so a really nice choice for lunch. So I just want to show you in this main dining room, it is possible to have a very healthy lunch. Looks absolutely beautiful, and I have already eaten a bread basket, so I'm not being that good. And of course, so this is the Polo Grill, and it's inspired by Ralph Lauren. So this is where you'd come for a steak. You can see that the dining is all Ralph Lauren designed just for the ship. There's also a fantastic selection of wines. So this is another recommendation, the Polo Grill inspired by Ralph Lauren. So another lovely feature on board Oceania is their afternoon teas, and you can see how popular they are with the string quartet playing. So we've been told we've got to sample a little bit of what they have to offer, so we're just going to do that. So for the ultimate dining experience on board Oceania, why not book Privé? This is a dining experience for 10 people. The cost is $250, but you can see that it's a beautiful exclusive area on board the ship. This is a pure onyx table, and this was actually lowered onto the ship before this roof went on, and a beautiful Murano glass chandelier. So it's Privé, $250 for up to 10 people, and it'll be the ultimate private dining experience. So this is the entrance to the beautiful Jacques restaurant. So there's signature dishes here like goat's cheese souffle, escargot, beautiful Dover sole, which I really enjoyed just a few nights ago. So just one of the several beautiful dining options on board Oceania's Marina. So tonight for our final meal, we're eating in the Asian restaurant Red Ginger, so take a look. So this is one of the signature starters in Ginger. It's the duck and watermelon salad. And then moving on to have a look, Wendy, what have you got? This is the Thai beef salad. Looks gorgeous. So this is one of the other signature dishes. This is the miso glazed sea bass. Looks gorgeous. So this is one of the events on board. We're just about to start our wine tasting. So you can see from the variety of glasses, it could be a rather early night tonight, but we're looking forward to it. Another unique feature on Oceania is their culinary centre. So this is a cookery school. So you can see behind me guests enjoying cooking with one of the chefs on board. And I think on their new ship, the Vista, they're going to have a restaurant which adjoins the cookery school where you can sit down and really enjoy the meal. And I know while it's to shore, there's some excursions where you can go to the local markets and you can pick your ingredients. But I think this is a really lovely extra on board Oceania. So this is the pool deck in Oceania. I really love how they put out the white tiles. It really gives a touch of class to this really, really beautiful area. They've all these sort of double day beds. Really, really good for chilling out. I love this area of the ship. This is the Grand Bar, so it's just a lovely place to sit down, listen to a bit of music and enjoy a cocktail. And I'd really like to show you just the other bar that's just off the casino, especially the bar stools in here.
How are you?
Very well, how are you? How are you? Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
So this is a very glamorous area. You can see the lovely crystals on the bar stools and just the gorgeous lights and beautiful sofas. And if you look closely at the sofas, you see the lovely crystal buttons. So just everywhere that you go on the ship, it really exudes glamour and luxury. It's absolutely stunning. So I thought I'd introduce you to Tutu, who's one of the barmen here in this gorgeous bar. And maybe you tell us the most popular cocktail here today.
The most popular for today is our signature cocktail, which is Big O Martini.
The martinis. So we'll go back later for one of those.
Sure, I'll be here.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're
nice
welcome.
to meet you.
Thank you.
Many of you might have visited this port whenever you've been starting a Baltic cruise. So you can see the lovely marina ship in the background. So a lot of people, whenever they call into this port, take a day trip into Berlin. Now it's a couple of hours away, or they travel to Rostock, which is about 45 minutes away. But I've been told that actually this is a very nice town itself. So I'm going to explore it and I'll let you know how I get on. So just thought I would wander up one of the streets just to give you more of an idea about what this little town has to offer. With the nice quaint cobble streets, all full of the most charming little eating places and boutiques. Really lovely. So this is just a walk along the promenade in Monday, where you can see lovely little boats. Just the promenade completely lined with cafes and bars and little shops.
Hello and welcome everyone to today's presentation. I hope you're all well. My name is Alex Farquharson and I'm the sales manager for Oceania Cruises. And today we're here to talk about our new ship Vista. But before we get to Vista, I just thought I'd give you a brief overview for what you can expect from a cruise with ourselves. Some of you may have sailed with us in the past, some of you may have not. So Why would you wish to choose a cruise with Oceania when there's such a vast plethora of cruise lines out there? Well, to my mind, there are three main areas where Oceania stands head and shoulders above the rest. Those areas for me would be staff and service, number one. Secondly, our destinations. And thirdly, we do it all with the finest cuisine at sea. So just looking at these areas a little closer for you. Staff and service, we hire from the finest places around the world, Ritz-Carlton, Relais Chateau, Michelin-starred chefs, etc. When these guys come to work for us, we don't have to train them up. We just show them how we do things. They go away and they do it. It's wonderful, friendly, unobtrusive service. Secondly, destinations, we've got everything from 7 nights in the Med to around the world in 180 days. If you could be away for that amount of time, I know I would absolutely love to do that. A typical 12-night cruise with us, you're looking at 10 ports of call, 1 day at sea, more early morning arrivals, late night departures, overnight stays. That's what guests are looking for, and that's what you can expect from a cruise with ourselves. And finally, the finest cuisine at sea. For example, all of our lamb comes from one family farm in Colorado. We're their only customer. All of our lobster from one family farm in Maine. Again, we are their only customer. We're the only cruise line in the world that carries full 28-day dry-aged USDA registered beef. That's the top 3% of the entire world's beef stock. And of course, we have one of the largest plant-based menus at sea as well. So for me, the food is absolutely fantastic. And me telling you all this, you probably think we class ourselves as a 6-star cruise line. We don't. We're an upper premium cruise line. So what does that mean to you and I? Well, we sit slightly above Celebrity, Holland America, but we would say below Regent, Crystal, Silversea, for example. Having said that, 30% of the guests who travel with us travel on the ultra luxury brands because they recognize they're getting 3/4 of the all-inclusive experience for pretty much half the price in many cases. On board, we're elegantly casual, so you don't need to worry about bringing your dinner jacket with you. You can bring it if you wish, but it won't be required. Of an evening, it's jacket, shirt, and trousers for the gents and the equivalent for the ladies. You know, we don't do art auctions, we don't do ship's photographers, we don't do announcements all day. That's not what we're about. We just want you to have a fantastic, relaxed cruise experience. And we do this across 6 fantastic ships, soon to be 7. Just looking at these ships a little closer, we have 4 smaller ships, Insignia, Nautica, Regatta, and Serena. Those ships themselves carry 680 guests with 400 crew, and they'll be visiting the sort of ports that the larger ships simply can't get into, the more boutique ports. They're absolutely beautiful ships themselves. And then we have Marina and Riviera, which are our slightly larger ships. They sit at 60,000 tons, carrying 1,250 guests and 800 crew. Just to put that into perspective, because people say that's a lot of guests. Well, ships of that size normally carry 2,200 guests. So you're getting a lot of space and a lot of fantastic service as well. Fleet-wide, we have complimentary specialty dining, which we'll talk about a little bit later. Also, it's unlimited soft drinks, bottled waters, teas, coffees, that sort of thing, all served for you as well. Free room service 24 hours a day. And as you can see there, we also run complimentary shuttle buses into town from the ship into many centres. So if you don't want to use our shore excursion, you can go off and do your own thing should you wish. As well as that, on everything that you book with ourselves, you get access to our O-Live Choice promotion. What does that mean? Well, O-Live Choice, we recognize that not everybody wants everything included. So we give you the choice to have what works best for you. So always included is your airfare and your internet. Plus, you also get to choose either a shore excursion package, which would be 2, 3, or 4 shore excursions per guest, or you can choose a house beverage package, which would be wines, beers, and champagnes by the glass with lunch and dinner. Or you could take a shipboard credit package if you'd wish, which would again be $200, $300, or $400, depending on the length of your cruise. So again, there's plenty of choice for you. Now, I have just returned a few days ago from a fantastic cruise on board Marina, where I was joined by Sandra, and I'm sure Sandra had a fantastic time. And I'm sure she's been telling you all about what an experience you can have with Oceania is all about. I know she's been with us and her staff have been on board when we've stopped in Belfast before, so they have good knowledge of the product. So they'll be talking to you about other ships should you wish. But today we are here to talk about our brand new ship, Vista. Now, Vista will launch in 2023. Her maiden season itineraries have just gone on sale literally a few days ago. And I'm going to take you through and show you some of those itineraries a little later. But Vista itself, just to give you some background to it, Vista came about through our vision of innovation, and it was a collaboration of feedback from our guests, our officers and crew, and our travel partners. Vista will feel very familiar. She will be carrying 1,200 guests and slightly more crew. So again, very similar to what you would experience with Marina and Riviera. But at the same time, she will feel very fresh, very new, big new takes on the signature spaces, on the staterooms, and all new venues as well. So the goal was to elevate the guest experience even further from what you will get at the moment. And as we look around Vista, you'll notice it's not about gimmicks at all, or the latest fad, but it's a ship designed to create memorable and meaningful experiences for our guests. After all, many of our guests spend weeks and sometimes months on board with us, so it's important to provide an elegant and comfortable home away from home. So you're not just going to have to listen to me all the time. There will be some videos in the middle of this. So this is what you'll see when you walk in on deck 4. I'm just going to show you some of the signature spaces, then there'll be a quick video. But this is, again, for me, a take your breath away moment. So this is what you'll see when you walk in. That's the first thing you'll see, that beautiful sweeping staircase with the marble floor, that beautiful chandelier that's in there as well, really sets the tone for the whole cruise. Some of my other favorite areas, which I've just put briefly into this presentation for you. Firstly, we have the Grand Bar area. This is just the area on your left here. The Grand Bar, this sits on your way down to the Grand Dining Room. It's a fantastic place to come and read a book, read the newspaper, have a drink, pre-dinner drink, after dinner drink. It's also fabulous for people watching as well. If you want to just sit there and just while away the time, it's beautiful. Now, this angle doesn't quite do it justice, because if you can imagine yourself sitting into those little alcove seatings there, you have a fantastic wall of glass that runs alongside, so you can see out with fantastic views into where you're going to be sailing into or sailing away from. So it really is a beautiful bar. Then we also have martinis. We have martinis, obviously, fleet-wide, but this is our take on martinis here on Vista, which will be a beautiful place for you to come and grab, again, a pre-dinner drink and after-dinner drink. There will be a pianist there from sort of for half an hour on, half an hour off of an evening, so rolling on, rolling off, so to speak. We also do lots of quizzes in here, other bits like that. It's just a fantastic bar. I mean, some of the drinks that you can get, for example, obviously, martinis, the one I sampled last week on board Marina was the James Bond martini. Sounds a bit cliche, but it was absolutely fantastic. We've also got the espresso martinis, etc. Lots of choice. This bar is absolutely beautiful, really fabulous. Some of the outside spaces I love as well. This on the left here is the Aquamar Spa Terrace area, which if you're in a concierge level of stateroom and above, this will be complimentary for you to use 24 hours a day. Well, not 24 hours a day, but throughout the day, should I say. And you can just come here, relax in those last therapy pools or some of the jacuzzis. There's also some fabulous seating areas up there as well. So again, it's just a nice break away from the main area of the ship. I do love the Aquamar Spa. And the pool deck. The pool deck itself, look at that. It's fabulous. It's got a sort of a beach club feel to it. Those fabulous cabanas there, beautiful, nice, comfy sun lounges as well. Just above the pool deck area, you can see the wraparound as well. There's, again, more cabanas up there for you to sit down, to while away the time, sunbathe, have a drink from the waves bar if you'd like. It just looks absolutely sensational. But again, I'm just going to now show you a quick video which will hopefully bring this more to life for you.
Take a moment to remember your first global exploration. The anticipation of discovery, the joy of making an unfamiliar place your own, and finally setting sail, transformed. Your next great adventure on the horizon. Join us on our next adventure as Vista, the newest addition to the Oceania Cruises family, takes shape. Vista embodies your world from a new perspective, and her story is already coming to life. Vista's grand staircase is an iconic wonder where every new Oceania Cruises journey begins. Sleek curves and elegant details define the grandest of entries, and a glistening floor-to-ceiling pillar of crystal and light sets the tone for the voyage ahead. Martinis is so much more than the name implies. Our re-inspired Martini's Lounge is a true destination, where intimate gathering places are nestled among walls of shimmering glass. Sophistication, glamour, and elegance serves as a backdrop for extraordinary evenings. The Grand Lounge honors the art of form and the power of transitional moments. Playful shapes and a soothing color palette define cozy alcoves with the feel of a private club. Horizons celebrates the journey. Stunning 180-degree sweeping views evoke a world of possibilities. Inspiring silhouettes and soothing tones create a sense of home, whether you're sharing travel stories or taking in the sights along the way. Aquamar Spa and Vitality Center is dedicated to your personal journey of well-being. Rejuvenation informs every aspect of our first purpose-built holistic wellness center. With tranquil treatment areas, state-of-the-art workout and personal training spaces, a spacious new salon and barbershop, and even an indulgent spa terrace with magnificent sea views. The pool deck aboard Vista mirrors the beauty of the surrounding sea. Both refined and sophisticated, the choices are yours. Go for a refreshing swim, relax in a luxurious poolside nook, or while away the day in a uniquely modern beach club cabana. Vista is our sparkling view to the future. Vista is what's next, what's just over the horizon. And much more will be revealed soon, from suites and staterooms to new culinary venues. We invite you to share in this journey of possibilities.
So yeah, how good did that look? Absolutely fantastic. So what I'm going to do now is just take you through some of the dining options that we have on board, because there is such a vast array of different dining venues for you. So fleet-wide, we have obviously the grand dining room, we have our Waves Bar and Grill, we have our Terrace Cafe, and then we have also some specialty restaurants fleet-wide again, which are complimentary for you. So Polo Grill and Toscana are available throughout the fleet. And then obviously for Marina and Riviera, there will be a few extra options. And of course for Vista, a few different ones as well, which is obviously what we're going to learn a little bit more about today. So this is what the grand dining room is going to look like on Vista. Again, fully open seating throughout, lots of tables for two, lovely little alcoves, as you can see here. Now, whilst we've been paused, our chefs have not just been sitting around twiddling their thumbs, they've been doing a lot. They've been working so hard behind the scenes on new menus, new dishes, and some exciting additions. For example, guests can try the all-new Executive Chef's tasting menu here, as well as a familiar favourites such as our Jacques Pepin signature lunch and dinner dishes. And again, the healthy minding options are available for you as well. Some of our Aquamar Spa Vitality cuisine will also be served here in the grand dining room. Again, it's open for breakfast, for lunch and for dinner. There will always be a choice of 6 starters, 7 main courses, plus again, lots of the staple dishes will always be available for you here. So I'm a big fan of the style of this. I think it looks absolutely beautiful. Now, every ship has its buffet style restaurant. We're no different. It's buffet style, but it's not buffet service with ourselves. It never has been. So this is the Terrace Cafe. This is where most people come for breakfast, for a relaxed lunch, and even a relaxed evening meal as well. So again, this space is absolutely beautiful. So for breakfast, you could have, for example, some made to order eggs, omelets, pancakes, waffles. Come lunchtime, the menu will change to a vast array of international inspired dishes. It's complemented by flavorful roast and rotisserie meats. There's the pizza oven in here as well. Of an evening, you can go for a freshly grilled to order lobster tail, fish, fillets, steaks. And the sushi is a real big favorite of mine here in the Terrace Cafe as well. And this is the outside section. As you can see, I've said it is buffet style, but not buffet service. So when you approach the counter, you tell the guys what you'd like. They will plate it up for you, hand it to a member of wait staff and take you to your table and sit you down. As you can see here, the table's already laid out for you. So again, it is, as I say, just a relaxed style of dining, but absolutely still a fantastic experience. Waves Grill again is available fleet-wide, and it's just around the corner from the Terrace Cafe, and it is the best barbecue at sea. It really is. I love it in here. This is what it's going to look like on Vista, a little bit more, some bolder colors, should I say, but still serving that fantastic all-American barbecue food. So all-American hot dogs, all-American grilled press sandwiches, all-American beef burgers. If you want here, you can have a surf and turf, and it's a lobster tail and a filet mignon in a bun with truffle fries. And this is all complimentary for you as well. We also have the milkshake counter there, as you can see, and all of our ice cream is made freshly on board as well. And I suggest, if you've not seen it yet, we've just signed a fantastic deal with Humphrey Slocum Ice Cream. Some of the flavors there look absolutely sensational. I can't wait to try those, and particularly here on Vista. So Waves is a great place to just come and grab something if you're in a rush, if you're wanting to head out on a shore excursion, or you've just come back from a shore excursion, or indeed you can sit out here for breakfast as well, if you'd like. Now, as I said, fleet-wide, we have Polo Grill and we have our Terrace Cafe. Now, specialty dining with us is complimentary. Everyone is guaranteed at least one dining in each of the specialty restaurants, depending on the length of your cruise. Okay, that's not to say once you've had your one dining, if you go back and speak to the maitre d', if he's got space and he can fit you in, you can be flexible, he will put you back in the restaurant every night of the cruise if you can do. And each time you come back, there will be no cover charge for you. Again, Polo Grill, you may well have seen what it looks like on our other ships, but this is what it will look like on Vista. On Marina and Riviera, it's quite a much more of a darker feel. There's lots of dark woods and red leather chairs, etc. Very much like a traditional club steakhouse in that respect. But Polo Grill here, it's a little bit lighter, a little bit brighter. It's still going to be serving all that fantastic food that we're famous for. So the 28-day dry-aged beef, the full lobsters. Do you want the shell on? Do you want the shell off? Some of the other dishes I've had in here, the trio of king prawns with the firecracker sauce is absolutely amazing to get going. Again, you can go for the, if you're up for it, you can go for the 32-ounce bone-in king's cut of beef if you're looking for it, or you can go for the 12-ounce. There's the filet mignon, surf and turf, as I've said, and of course there are lots of healthy eating options in here as well, and of course plant-based options. You can also see, I love this shot because you can see down the right-hand side there are lots of tables for two, and there's going to be those fantastic views out to sea where you're sailing in or sailing away from. It looks beautiful. Toscana, as the name suggests, this is our beautiful Italian restaurant on board, and all of the chefs working here come from the Tuscan region of Italy. All the sommeliers are from a long line of wine-producing families. These guys really know their stuff, and I absolutely adore Toscana because it's such a friendly and family feel to it. Here we've got, obviously, you can see here there's beautiful leather chairs, lots of that beautiful Carrara marble here in the entrance when you're making your way in. Looking into the restaurant itself, I love it. It's so light and bright. Some of the dishes that you can have in here, for example, I mean, I've tried obviously quite a few different ones, but I do love the veal chop that we do in here. The quintet dessert as well that we have, with the new tiramisu dessert that I've sampled as well is absolutely exquisite. So again, lots of new dishes here that we're going to have in Toscana for you, but it does look absolutely spectacular. I'm a big fan of this. So those restaurants are going to be available fleet-wide, but this is how they're going to look here on Vista. We're also going to have Red Ginger, which is a huge hit. Again, this is complimentary for you. Red Ginger on board Marina and Riviera is again quite dark with darker woods, red leather chairs, etc. Here it's much more brighter. I love what we've done with the space. It looks fantastic. Again, there will be a quick video after this, so I don't want to spoil too much. But Red Ginger is beautiful. We also have a unique private dining experience here on Vista, which is Privé. Now, Privé is for you and up to 9 guests to come and dine in your own private dining venue. To dine in here, I believe, is $300 for the night. So if there's 2 of you, it's $150 a head. If there's 10 of you, it's $30 a head. But here we've had people on Marina and Riviera, for example, where we also have Privé. We've had people celebrate anniversaries in here, get engaged in here, birthdays in here. It's just a fabulous area for you to come and enjoy. I do love Privé. And again, look at that fantastic view that you have there. That's what you're going to expect. Again, what a spectacular setting for any sort of special occasion that you have. And then onto something brand new. We have Ember, which is going to be a beautiful American-style diner, which is going to be open for lunch and for dinner. Again, I don't want to spoil too much about Ember because there will be a short video after, but needless to say, as you can see there at the back, Ember is going to have an open kitchen. It looks absolutely spectacular. This is the one I really can't wait to see, and this is only going to be available on Vista. Also only available on Vista will be the Aquamar kitchen. And now this is obviously, for us, this is something new, and it is what you would expect from an Oceania dining experience. It's beautiful, but without all the calorie guilt. So essentially, this is a wellness-inspired indulgence restaurant. It's absolutely amazing. Again, plenty to come on the video that will show you more about the Aquamar kitchen. Baristas is the coffee house that we have on board fleet-wide as well. But for Vista and for Marina and Riviera, Vista, we have extended baristas. It's one of our most popular areas. So all of the coffee that we serve here is fantastic Edie coffee. Again, it's all complimentary for you. It's going to be open from 6 in the morning through till 6 o'clock through till 6 o'clock in the evening. If we're in a particular port and there's an early shore excursion, baristas will open up earlier for you as well, so you can come and get your coffee. It is fabulous, and we're also going to start have something new on board with Vista. We're going to have the bakery, so you'll be able to, sit down, have a coffee, have a pastry. All those bread smells in the morning. It's just going to be sensational. I'm going to be in serious trouble with my waistline when I've finished being on board here, I can assure you. And we were also the first cruise line with Marina. We are the cruise line for foodies, so we were the first and original cruise line to have a cookery school at sea. We have pushed that a little bit further with Vista, as you'll see again in the video. So we're going to be doing a lot more in here. This is where you can come and learn to cook dishes that we cook. You can also do culinary exploration tours from here as well, where you get off the ship with the chefs and go into the towns, into the ports of call, off to the markets. We'll show you how we do things. We also do market lunches as well. Absolutely beautiful. I really cannot wait to see this. And the culinary centre dining room as well. This is where we're going to have unique wine and food pairing evenings and lunches as well. Again, more to follow in this video. So please stay tuned. Here we go. Let's learn a little bit more about the dining experience on board.
Travel is a story to be savored. A captivating book of toast-worthy moments. Join us as we embark upon the next chapter of the Oceania Cruises culinary story. Introducing Vista, the newest addition to our fleet of luxurious ships. Vista is your world from a new perspective. Vista honors our passion for culinary excellence with groundbreaking new dining concepts and the debut of new Epicurean delights. Be among the first to experience Ember, the signature addition to the Oceania Cruises family of restaurants. Guests will love the inventive twists on time-honored American favorites. Braised short ribs on polenta, crab cakes with spicy aioli, and even a Cobb salad with smoked chicken are just a few of the delights to tantalize the palate. Ember is sure to become an instant classic. The new Aquamar kitchen presents creative, wellness-inspired dining choices at breakfast and lunch, a satisfying take on healthy dining. From homemade granolas and avocado toasts to organic roasted salmon, this is guilt-free cuisine that's big on flavor. Yellowfin tuna tacos and a crunchy Thai chicken sandwich are delicious indulgences. The renowned Culinary Center is back, with even more for our guests to enjoy as they immerse themselves in the art of cooking and exploring local culinary traditions. In addition to our hands-on cooking school experience, the all-new Culinary Center dining room is purpose-designed for private group dinners and immersive food and wine pairings. Of course, the culinary innovation and extraordinary design sophistication don't end here. Aboard Vista, our treasured iconic dining venues are elevated to new heights, while embracing everything our guests already love about the Oceania Cruises dining experience. The grand dining room sparkles with refined elegance, light, and irresistible glamour. Polo Grill presents the ultimate steakhouse experience with delicious USDA prime Angus beef, whole Maine lobster, and so much more. Toscana's hand-blown Venetian glass and Carrara marble create a sparkling Tuscan-inspired dining destination. Red Ginger's striking Asian accents define a one-of-a-kind dining experience with a dash of spice and elegance. Terrace Cafe's inviting and formal ambiance is eclipsed only by the extraordinary cuisine served here, indoors or al fresco. Barista's expansive sea views are the perfect backdrop to enjoy complimentary gourmet coffees or teas. And the adjacent new bakery offers delicious freshly baked French and Italian breads and pastries all day long. From the dazzling architectural elements of Privé to the playfully modern poolside Waves Grill, Vista's tasteful design elements set the stage for the dining experience. Innovations that embody our chef's passion for creating the finest cuisine at sea. Vista is a continuation of the renowned Oceania Cruises culinary story, a story our guests experience on every plate. Vista is what's next for Oceania Cruises. And there are more amazing surprises to come, including a dazzling new owner's suite and library. We invite you to join us on this exciting journey.
Wow. Well, I'm hungry now, if I wasn't before, trust me. So let's take a look now at the suites and staterooms that we're going to offer on board Vista. Now, the first thing to tell you is Vista is going to be all veranda accommodation and above. And we have, for the first time, some single staterooms. Again, I don't want to spoil too much because there will be a video at the end just to sort of tie all of this together for you. So the first grade of stateroom that we have is our French veranda stateroom. Now, it's important to point out, as you can see there at the top left, it's a French veranda, so the door just slides back. There's no actual veranda for you to sit on, but it is, it's going to be great to experience that, just to be able to slide the door back and get some fresh air into the room. It really is a fantastic experience. It's a fantastic style to the cabin, should I say. Now, fleet-wide as well, in all of our staterooms, you'll get Vulgari toiletries as standard. You're also going to get a few extra bits and pieces in here. So we're going to have a much bigger shower inside of the staterooms here on Vista as well. Full marble and granite bathrooms, as you can see there, all laid out beautifully. I'm a big fan of what we have to offer here. And again, you've got the mini bar that's stocked for you, all day, every day. You also got the in-room safe, obviously. You've got your in-room bathrobes as well, your little slippers that everybody likes to take home. And you also have the best night's sleep that you're ever going to have, the Prestige Tranquility bed. Without going into too much detail, on top of the mattress, there's a 3-inch gel foam topper infused with chamomile to help you sleep better. 1,000 count Egyptian cotton sheeting. It's just pillow menus, duvet menus, etc., etc. It really is the best night's sleep. So that's going to be the lead-in stateroom that we're going to offer. Then we'll into our veranda staterooms. These rooms themselves, again, as you can see, there are lots of room, very similar to the French veranda, identical in fact, except that we now have that fantastic space for you to sit outside. They're going to be around 291 square feet, so plenty of space in here for you. We also have two different styles of veranda. We have our standard veranda and we have what we call our concierge level. Now, concierge, there's nothing too different with it. It's the same size, again, at 291 square feet, but you do get a few extra bits and pieces if you move to a concierge level. So you'll get a more midship position. You also get complimentary access to the Canyon Ranch, to the Aquamar Spa Terrace, as we said at the start of this, which is beautiful. You also get a larger written room service menu, so you'll be able to order more dishes from the grand dining room, free laundry service. a welcome bottle of champagne, etc., etc. You also get access to the concierge lounge. Now, this is a nice little area for you to come and grab some teas, coffee, some juices, read the newspaper, etc. If you're waiting for your partner to get ready, you can just come here and relax. There's a concierge that will be in here for an hour in the morning and an hour in the evening. So any questions that you have, you can direct those to the concierge. Really, it's a great space and a good addition to, well, a good benefit of booking the concierge level stateroom. As I said, we do have some solo staterooms available. So this is a first for Oceania and a first onboard Vista, solo staterooms. They look absolutely beautiful. Again, these are going to be around 270 square feet in size. So you'll get all of the concierge amenities. You'll still get access to the concierge lounge, etc., etc. But these will sell very quickly. We know that. So if you are a solo guest and you're looking at a cruise with us, I would suggest moving on these sooner rather than later. Now, above our concierge level, we have what we call our penthouse. Now, if you've traveled on the ultra luxury brands and you're looking at a cruise with ourselves, I might suggest that a penthouse is the lowest grade that you would want to travel in. On here, we're looking at 440 square feet for a penthouse. Again, larger Vulgari toiletries in here, etc., etc. Access to the executive lounge, which we'll talk about in a second. But for penthouse suite and above, you get your own butler. So full butler service, and he does a lot more than just pack and unpack your suitcase. He'll make specialty restaurant reservations for you. Do you want to go on a private shore excursion? Is there a show that you'd like to see? He will make those reservations for you. You can also have breakfast in bed, afternoon canapes delivered for you, and you can dine in suite, course by course, from any of our specialty restaurants. If you're wanting to. So if you couldn't get into Red Ginger, for example, but you can't live without your Chilean miso glazed sea bass, you can have a word with the butler and he will bring that to you, and it will be served to you course by course. So starters, main courses, desserts, absolutely fabulous. And that's available for our penthouse suites and above. As I said, you'll also get access to the executive lounge as well, where there will be a butler in there for you for a few hours during the morning and a few hours during the evening. Very much the same as the concierge lounge, but again, nice place to come and sit down, you know, read the newspaper, read a book, grab a little snack, for example, grab a drink. I'm a big fan of this. It looks absolutely amazing. Above the penthouse suites, we have our fantastic Oceania suites. Now, we have 14 of these. And what I love about these is these are side-on suites. They're going to be between 1,000 and 1,200 square feet in space. Again, on Marina and Riviera, these were my absolute favorites. And again, they look stunning here on Vista. As you can see, you've got your main reception area. Behind there, you've got your master bedroom. Off to the right, you have your master bathroom and a separate seating area as well, which is just a nice little nook area for you to, again, chill out, relax, etc. I'm a big fan of the Oceania suites, but again, there will be more on in the video in a second. Above the Oceania suites, we will be looking at our Vista suites. Now, the Vista suites, these are located at the front of the ship, again on deck 8, 9, 10, and again on 12. These are going to be between 1,450 and 1,800 square feet in size, and we have 8 of these. As you can see, you know, I've said at the start, home away from home, and that is exactly what you're going to get here from the Vista Suite. Those beautiful full wraparound balconies, the fantastic views of where you're sailing into, where you're sailing away from. You know, a lot of people will be upstairs in Horizons watching the sailing, where you could do that from your own suite, as you can see here. I mean, for example, the sailing that I've done into Copa before was absolutely spectacular. And again, I wish I could have done it from a Vista Suite, but it is absolutely stunning, as you can see. And then slightly just above that, we have top of the shop, we have our beautiful Ralph Lauren furnished owner's suites, 2,500 square feet in size. We have 3 of these, and they run the full width of the back of the ship. And as you can see there from the sort of bird's eye view, you've got your beautiful main reception area, fantastic dining venue. Then you've got your main bar and off into the main living area. Then over to the right, you've got your master bedroom, walk-in wardrobes, master bathroom, and just the most amazing balconies as well. So again, let's just show you a quick video here to tie all of this together for you.
Imagine feeling at home wherever your journey takes you. Travel opens a door to our hearts and our minds. Enchanting new places become our own. And our next great adventure is always just over the horizon. Introducing Vista, your sparkling new home at sea, and the next luxurious ship to join the Oceania Cruises fleet. Enter an opulent residence where captivating all-veranda accommodations and thoughtful design surprises set the stage for the amazing voyage ahead. Vista is your world from a new perspective. Our beautifully designed veranda staterooms are bathed in soft, neutral tones, inspired by nature's light. These gorgeous personal retreats feature luxurious linens and amenities. Concierge-level veranda stateroom guests enjoy exclusive keycard access to the staffed concierge lounge and the tranquil Aquamar Spa Terrace. All veranda staterooms feature a separate seating area, a spacious veranda, and an oversized bathroom. There's also a new concierge-level veranda stateroom just for solo travelers. Vista's extraordinary penthouse suites are both refreshing and soothing in tone. Exceptionally roomy, every comfort is yours, even a dedicated butler. An oversized bath with dual vanities and a large walk-in closet make this the perfect place to call home. The indulgent Oceania suites offer a large living and dining area designed for gracious entertaining. The King Master bedroom features its own dressing area. The marble-clad bathroom with a soaking tub is an opulent escape. There's even a guest studio that serves as a private study. The lofty Vista suites feel like a sophisticated seaside villa. Every element is thoughtfully placed with supreme comfort in mind. The grand living and dining area offers commanding views. The King Master bedroom features an enormous dressing and closet space, and the sunlit master bath is a statement in luxury. Vista is the next chapter of the Oceania Cruises story, enriching every aspect of the travel experience. And there is so much more to be revealed, including an extravagant new owner's suite and inventive new culinary experiences. We invite you to share in this exciting journey with us.
So just to finish off with then, let's take a look at some of these fabulous itineraries that we have for the maiden season for Vista in 23. Obviously, Vista went on sale, as you saw there, on the 15th of September. And I've just picked out a couple of itineraries from this season, which have sold very well, and also, with some beautiful ports of call that may be of interest to you. There are 18 sailings in total. I'm not going to show you 18, but there are some brochures there, I believe, and Sandra and the team can talk you through some of the other itineraries. But just to start with, for example, we have the maiden voyage, as you can see here, on the 14th of April, looking from Rome through to Barcelona. Again, I love this itinerary: Sorrento, Messina, a day at sea, Valletta, then into Florence, Monte Carlo, where you're going to be there till 10 o'clock at night, Toulon, Port Vendres, Palma, Ibiza, you'll be there till 11, and then from Valencia, you then get into Barcelona to disembark. A stunning itinerary. French verandas there from 4429 through to the penthouse suites at 6949, and of course, you do still get your O-Life choice as well, which I'm sure the team will run you through in a second. Moving forwards, Mediterranean Visions. Again, the 6th of May here, 14 days, one of our longer itineraries. This particular one has 2 days at sea, but what I love about this, again, we'll be looking at a sailing from Lisbon through to Venice with an overnight stay in Venice at the end. Again, some of the beautiful ports here, we've got Dubrovnik, Sorrento, Monte Carlo, Provence, Palma, Cartagena, and of course Seville as well. Just beautiful ports of call. French verandas there, leading there from 4649 through to your penthouse suites at 7029. If you're looking for something a little bit higher, again, you can speak to the team. and I'm sure they'll help you out with any of the other staterooms that you may wish to have a look at. Then, and we're on to the 20th of May here, ancient Adriatic, a 12-day cruise from Venice through to Athens, but look at the fantastic ports of call here that you've got. Mykonos, for example, Istanbul, we've got an overnight stay in the middle of this particular cruise, Kusadasi, Rhodes, Santorini, Athens as well. So again, a fantastic cruise here, full of culture and heritage, a beautiful itinerary. Again, one of the more popular ones from the launch the other day. French verandas from 4129. Your penthouse is there, just 599 for that particular sailing. Another popular one, very popular in fact, Greek Islands Odyssey, 10 days, leaving from Athens. So here you're into Santorini, where we won't be leaving till 11 o'clock in the evening. We've got Heraklion, Bodrum, Antalya, Cyprus, Rhodes, Troy, Boscada for Troy. What a beautiful port that is. And then an overnight stay in Istanbul at the end as well. A fantastic itinerary. French veranda fares there from 3659 and your penthouse is at 5019. Another good one from the launch has been the Holy Land Hallmarks, Istanbul to Rome over 14 days. Again, just take a look at this itinerary without going into too much detail. You've got 2 full days here in Haifa as well before the ship moves down to Ashdod to Jerusalem, so you can do excursions from both Haifa and Ashdod. Then Haya in Crete, a beautiful port, Kefalonia as well. Some stunning ports in here, Salerno as well, before disembarking in Rome. So again, a very popular itinerary, that one with the overnight stays. French veranda 4629, concierge veranda 5489, and again your penthouse is at 7079. Another particular positive, good cruise for the UK market, always does well on our other ships, is this particular sailing here from Barcelona to Southampton, which I'm just going to highlight for you. This particular itinerary does well because it has an overnight in Lisbon, and it also has an overnight in Bordeaux as well. So you've got 2 full days in wine country. It's a stunning itinerary there over 14 days. And of course, Barcelona back to Southampton is always a popular itinerary. Again, you still have your O-Life choice on here as well. So you'll be able to choose either the shore excursions, the drinks package, or the shipboard credit. French verandas from 4369 through to your penthouses at 6739. Obviously, with everything that's been going on, people have wanted to stay a little closer to home. So this is another good itinerary for us. Southampton round trip. Again, if you're wanting to experience the UK, immerse yourself a little bit more. Some of these ports you may not have been to, but over 12 days, this has been a fantastically good seller for us. French veranda, again, 3979 and through to your penthouses at 5779. But some beautiful ports there, including Kirkwall in the Orkney Islands, Stornoway for the Hebrides, etc., etc. So some great ports. This one, Southampton to New York, this is the one that I would have loved to have tried, but again, over 18 days, it's been a fabulous seller. It really has. I love this itinerary from Southampton across to New York over 18 days. So some great ports of call in here as well. Obviously, you've got a few days across the Atlantic before you get to St. John's. Then you're around to Bay of Fundy for New Brunswick, Bar Harbor, Boston, Newport, and New York. So a beautiful itinerary there over 18 days. French verandas from 4979 through to your penthouses at 7709. A stunning itinerary. And then just a final couple to have a look at. This one has also done well for a maiden season itinerary for the autumn vistas here, 11 days from the 18th of September from New York to Montreal. Again, very much a bucket list cruise, this one. So you could, if you're wanting to, top and tail this one with a stay in New York or a stay in Montreal if you're wanting to. So from New York, as you can see, you'll be calling some of those wonderful ports. You've got Boston, Nova Scotia, through the Gulf of St. Lawrence, cruising looks beautiful. Then into Sigourney in Quebec City, Montreal for an overnight stay at the end. So again, a beautiful itinerary there for you. And finally, just to have a look at this particular sailing, again, one of the top sellers from our launch, from Montreal to Miami over 15 days on the 29th of September. That for me is a stunning itinerary from Montreal, Quebec, making your way down, obviously Boston, and overnight in New York as well before you head right the way down to Miami. So that is a stunning itinerary, another one to have a look at. Of course, you will have the brochures there, so you can have a look at the full season of 18 sailings if you're wanting to, and have a look through and see if there's anything that suits you. So that concludes today's presentation. I hope you've like what you've seen with Vista. She really will be a truly stunning ship and a great addition to the Oceania Cruises family. If you have any questions, I'm sure that Sandra and her team will be able to assist you. And for me, I hope you like what you've seen today and it's inspired you to potentially book your next cruise with Oceania and hopefully on board Vista. Many thanks for taking the time to listen to me. Goodbye all, and have a fantastic rest of the weekend.